My bad.
Thanks, Brandon. Anyway, guys, if you're watching the video, you're gonna get pissed off or you're gonna click off.
There's the intro clip.
Because there's gonna be some hot takes. There's gonna be some hot takes in this LR tier list. It's only the top 10.
It's really not gonna be that hot a take.
If you're not in the top 10, guess what? You're not making it on the fucking list. The single summon God's here, Brandon's here, and then Johnny, whatever the fuck you are, he's here. I've cursed a lot. The monetization's already gone. So LRUI Goku, you already know where you belong.
Bleep it out.
Just LRUI Goku, just come with me. Just come up here. Just.
Yeah, 10 where he belongs.
All right. So. Okay.
All right. Now this is where shit gets crazy.
All right, number 2, Elo Gohan. Elo Easy Gohan.
Yeah, word. Can I delete him actually? Can I just like drop this in a garbage can? I'm not accepting Vegeta any less than 3. I don't know, man.
We'll debate it later. We'll see.
Okay, so who's 2? Who's 2?
Number 2, I don't think there's like any debate.
I think Jin was probably the second in the game, right?
I'm pretty sure number 2 might still be Easy A Broly. I don't know.
What?
It might still be.
Okay, wait. So Janemba. So for anyone watching this, Truth is still like halfway through his Janemba World Tour. He did like a non-level 10 links video for him today. Defensively, he shits on Broly, dude. Every day of the week. It's not a question. Attack stats are a little bit janky. But I think I value defense more. Does anyone not follow that sentiment? I think defense is more important.
I mean, Broly defensively isn't terrible. He's just a slot 2
But compared to
like
Janemba, do you remember how we talked about Broly compared to like
yeah, but I mean, like, think about it.
Because Broly's good.
Broly shits out way higher attacks, definitely destroys things.
And Janemba
his
shits
defense
out
is totally
400k
fine.
defense.
I mean, Broly can legit make the case that he hits so hard where his lack of defense matters less.
I mean, we're acting like this is old Broly where he's got like 0 defense. He has he
has defense, but I'm just saying there's plenty of units in this top 10 list that we're about to do right here that are going to absolutely overtake him in defense.
Well, that's fine because Broly is here for his offense. Because you can't undervalue how much damage he does. Like in a God event, you could bring him to fight Moscow. He'll be fine.
I've seen people beat Moscow with double Broly.
Yeah, no, you just shit on him with so much damage. Like, you're totally fine.
So, Broly number 2.
I think, yeah. I
Brandon,
think that I'd put,
do you
like,
also
number
think
3.
so?
I don't know about 2.
I don't know about 2. Like, maybe, like, here-ish, this
Because when I look at UI Goku and when I look at Broly, I just don't feel them next to each other. Slap him at 3.
Right,
3. Slap him at 3 for now.
For now. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, let's grab, okay, so I want to talk about these 3 since we're here. Jiren, Buhan, and Turles. What are we doing?
Okay. So, as I've watched and seen more of those 3 units, I like Buhan the most out of the 3.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Buhan is way better than those 3.
Okay.
And now he got a good linking partner, too, in Janemba.
And keep in mind, these aren't set in stone. We can move these up or down depending on what happens.
Yeah, we'll fix them. We'll fix them as
I think Buhan at, like, 6 would be fine.
6
maybe
or 7,
5.
yeah.
6 or 5. 6 or 5, I'd
I'll
say.
do 6 because 5 is going to be taken by... Some slots are going to be taken. Up to 5, I think. But
we have to fit a certain blue-haired bitch who never 18 keys on turn 1 somewhere up there.
You shut your damn mouth.
If you get 20 purple orbs, it'll happen, right? He's also got Saiyan. He's got
put him back. Put him
royal
back.
Lineage.
Nah.
He got royal lineage.
We'll put him here for right now. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
We'll come back. But for right now.
I mean, who would beat Broly? Maybe. I don't know.
Look, you don't want to say it, but I think we're all think Janemba might be that guy. You know, there's that guy.
I
mean,
might be that guy.
Like, look at that, because here's the thing I don't like about Janemba.
Janemba's teams are kind of small.
I get to the teams are small, but the build-up is what pisses me off. The build-up's not great.
It's not even just the build-up. It's the way he works, I feel like. It's the way you
like
want
the
to
slots,
use him.
Right?
It's counterintuitive to the build-up.
Got you.
Because you look at Janemba, you take him in a Super Battle Road, there's 38 attacks in
you
slot 1.
You want to put him slot 1.
You put him you want to put him slot 1.
But to build up,
you don't put him slot 2
or 3? Yeah.
Yeah, his build up slot 2 or 3. And I really hate that slot 3 is
that's the thing. Why is slot 3
presented
an
as an
option? Because
he doesn't have guard in slot 3.
Now, if you did all additional, you could hypothetically get 2 attacks off, which is fine, I guess. But that's still fucking dumb. That means that's going to be, what is that? A 1 to 2 turn deficit.
It would literally take 2 turns. It would take 2 turns for you to finish it. It's only 3 attacks, and he's maxed.
And that's if he additionals, by the way, guys. If he decides to.
If they gave...
I mean, he is a Fizz unit, so he can have up to, like, what, 20? He can have, like, 50% chance to additional. He'll be fine.
Yeah. But that's the one thing that's really bugging me about Janemba. Like, yeah, he's like one of the best slot 1 units in the game because of the way he works, but he wants to not be in slot 1. Like, the counterintuitiveness of his passive makes me like him a little less than I initially did. That's at least in my personal opinion. That's one of the reasons I still like Broly a little bit over.
The only thing that I'm angry about is that I watched the video today, and I've been kind of like looking at Janemba's World Tour for this video specifically. Okay, so let's no BBB, right? Let's say we got a regular player who gets
they got the art animated.
Right. Regular player that just gets them and doesn't even do the BBB and stuff, right? Let's say BBB level 5 minimum. That means 90% you get BBB active for anyone who wouldn't know that. Turn 1, he's busting out like maybe 200k defense, cool. But the attack stats like 3 mil. That bothers me. Even Truth was saying that bothers him. It bothers me because
at one point. I think in Truth, because Truth is doing. He said he's not doing any more Janemba showcases until he gets big bad bosses to level 10.
That was the most recent one. If you watch the most recent one with me,
he doesn't see a point. But at one point, Janemba was like slot 1. I think he was next to. Was it Fat Janemba or was it?
Are you referring to the 7.2 million or the 9.8 million?
No, I'm talking about it was like really early on. It was a pathetic attack stat. Let me see.
I think he did like a 2.7, and Truth was like,
It was pathetic.
But that's my problem. That's my problem.
Like he's really a unit to like really and this can be said for any big bad boss's unit. He's really a unit that like you need to have at level 10 links for him to really bust out like god.
And I'm gonna be honest, even then, you still got people, regardless of how much we don't like him, that are putting out. He's putting out way more damage. UI Goku can put out way more damage. Vegeta, because of the crits, is putting out way more damage. Buhan, I'd say he's around Buhan because Buhan needs to stack as well. But like these
Buhan comes out the gate with way more damage.
Correct. These 4, or whoever would be in slot 2, these 4 and up are out damaging Janemba easily, consistently and defensively okay enough. Because
I think Janemba being 5 makes sense because he's really good defense, but he's just like his offense is a little lackluster, right?
Right.
He can get his offense to ridiculous levels, but it doesn't work with how you want it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Brandon, you make a good point. Now that I'm thinking about it, slot 3 kind of pisses me off. Why would you even have that as an option? Why is that an option?
So you can float him off so you can transform Fat Janemba.
No, the guaranteed guard. Hey, the guaranteed guard. Look,
and it not in slot 3.
No, look, that's not the point. That's not the point. Fuck slot 3. Slot 3 is never an option.
He's gonna have 150.
Brandon, I woke up this morning and chose violence. Fuck slot 3.
No. Why are they presenting slot 3 like it's an option when it's not an option?
Well, why they let the guy who designed Super 17 make that part of the passive? Son of a bitch.
Oh, you mean the guy who's not even worthy of this? Yeah, crazy.
Rip the home.
I got a hot take on who I think number 10 or 9 should be, and it's gonna piss people off. But
okay,
you ready for this hot take?
Okay.
There's 2 units we haven't even talked about.
Okay, I'm gonna
Gokuza.
I'm gonna throw something up. I don't think it's about those. I'm gonna do the 2 first. The duo. I feel like I'd be comfortable putting them number 2. Hear me out. But together, I don't feel like I can put one above the other because of the fact that I don't even know a good comparison. You know how Bojack and Cooler are opposites? One does something incredibly well and the other does the other thing immaculately. That's what I think of when I think of Gogeta Vegito. They are the opposite unit. One shits on the other this way, the other shits on the other this way. I think I cannot put them anywhere but next to each other.
Actually, I will make the comment. Should be 2, then 3 should be Vegito and Gogeta. I'm just thinking about it now. I'm thinking Broly damage with his defensive stats was pretty high.
I don't know. Okay.
Here's something we haven't really been considering with any of these units. And if you don't
and he's on a million fucking teams.
I don't know, Johnny. That's cray.
There's one thing that, in my opinion, puts Vegito really high up there, and it has nothing to do with his passive. It's the fact that he has in my personal opinion, like the best fucking leader skill in the game.
You're not gonna do that. The preceding supers is pretty fucking important too.
We haven't mentioned leader skills. We have.
You're fucking okay. Right. Battle of the Wits, Majin Buu saga.
Goku probably has the worst leader skill compared to Vegeta. Miraculous Awakening fucking sucks.
You could build
Power of Comeback is a little better.
You can build a very powerful Miraculous Awakening team with specific units, but like as an overall,
if we're looking at them in their best possible
case, like fucking it's like the heavenly event category. It fucking sucks.
I'll take Miraculous Awakening over.
Yeah, we put them in the best possible case, right? We're talking about the 2 fusions. I honestly feel like best possible case you're running them with each other, and that puts them at 2 in my opinion. Just them sitting next to each other at 2, personally, because you're not getting better defensive ability from super units usually than Gogeta, and you're damn sure not getting better attack from super units other than Vegito. So
Yeah. They work well together, and they both have like their share. My main thing with like Vegeto's main flaw, like his big critical flaw, is his lack of defense. Gogeta's critical flaw
is a slight lack of damage. Yeah,
and has a terrible active skill.
Once again, Johnny, the strat, you put Vegito up there, you flick his dick, make that active skill go off.
I told you already, that only works sometimes. You got to be incredibly honest. Truth has showed this off multiple times.
Motherfucker, he showed off him doing it.
I mean,
the only the God event, and he couldn't fucking transform into Gogeta because it was too restrictive.
I mean, as long as you're well,
They're
I won't say
10.
anything.
Fuck it. What? I don't know. I can't say Broly's better. I physically can't bring myself to say he would be here and they would be there. I physically can't do that with the...
Oh yeah, I would, 100%. I actually think, honestly, let's move this list on Vegeta 5, Gogeta 4, Vegeta 3,
Broly right 2. Here. We're gonna do that.
If I had to pick one to put over the other, I would definitely put
Vegeta
over
Gogeta. Of course.
Yeah, move everyone down one, because we all know Gogeta is nowhere near as good as Vegito. He's not even as cool as Vegito.
Okay,
so
whoa!
We are
whoa!
Let's go, boys.
All right, you guys, the hot take alert. Jack, shall I put up a hot take alert with sirens, please?
First of all, units aside, Gogeta is way fucking cooler than Vegito's bitch ass.
Are we not talking about the fact that Gogeta can get punched in the fucking face and be like, yeah, that was double digits, nice pussy, and then Vegito's just like 54K,
in the face,
54K,
punched in the face once every 10,000, once every 10,000 games.
Oh no, I was referring to like just him tanking in general, just him taking damage for double digits, and then Vegito 54K, 54K. 54K.
Well, that's if he's type neutral. If he's type advantage, it's like 10K, and he's totally fine.
I mean,
he just kills the boss.
I mean, anyone, if you're not fine, if you're not fine type advantage,
there's a fucking problem. And I'm gonna be honest, 10K type advantage, Johnny, that shit sucks.
That's totally good.
No,
considering how much damage he does in the God event, I take that.
Hey, you wanna hit something fucking funny? You know who takes damage? Type neutral just fine, regardless of what the typing is. Gohan.
Yo, in Super Saiyan 2, Gohan should have been number 2. What the fuck?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
He's Super Saiyan 2. He gotta be number 2.
Okay. Wait. Let's pause. Let's stop. Let's take a deep breath. Let's look at this so far. So we got UI number 1. We got Vegito, Gogeta. You want to have them tied for 2. We'll see if we want to keep it that way or put one lower than the other. We got Broly at 3. Evolution Blue Vegeta.
Honestly, I don't want to put Janemba above him. I actually kind of want to put Janemba above him.
Hold the fuck up! Whoa!
No. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I thought about it, but Vegeta's damage is so much better.
Correct.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, man.
No, Johnny, don't get me wrong. I'm not dick sucking him. I thought about it too. I thought about it too. I did think about it. I was like, is Janemba better? But Vegeta's damage that he's putting out, period.
Well, I feel like you're a Vegeta fan, and you're just saying this because you're a Vegeta fan.
I put Vegeta at number 4 instead of number 2. I think I'm putting what I got aside. I could have put Vegeta number 2, but I'm like, nah, he's like 4 or 5 range, right?
Listen, but all I'm saying is you said Broly shouldn't be all that high because he doesn't have any defense, but now you're putting Vegeta above Janemba. I asked you how it is.
No. This is fine. Let's keep going. Okay, so Vegeta 4, Janemba 5. Boo-Tanks, chilling at 6. My boy Boo-Tanks.
I think Boo-Tanks belong there, right? We all agree that Boo-Tanks belongs around that range, right?
All right, so these top 6 are the elite of Dokkan. Everybody should be trying to pull these units and trying to get them all maxed out.
If you guys are asking who you should be buying out of an LR coin shop, if any of these guys are the option, these are the people that you buy. This is what you want. Jack Shaw, zoom in, make it like advertise it, do what you. These are the ones you want. Is there anybody else that isn't here yet that you would want?
I mean, Gokuza, Easy A is pretty good. I mean, you can kind of slot them next to Broly.
Oh, yeah. Can we put Gokuza? I'd say that they're like companions.
They're like the same fucking unit, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, right?
In terms of what they do, they need a super with a slot 2 unit.
And I can't really say one is better than the other because Gokuza kind of fucking slaps ass.
The same thing,
yeah.
I actually like bro. I fucking love Gokuza because 11 million attack set, 250k defense.
Do you love him enough to do like this? Would you love him enough to do like that?
I think that's fine.
Maybe.
I don't know if I'd put them next to Broly.
Okay, that's fair. Wait, but would
tier.
you put them? Would you put them under? Really?
No, under Broly. Yeah, I put them under Broly.
Okay.
But not like.
So I don't know. I feel like, but he's right. Effectively, they're a slot 2 unit that do the exact same thing.
I mean,
The
if
only
we're gonna
difference is
cop out and put Gogeta and Vegeta on the same too, why would we split up
that's
Broly and
fair.
Goku's?
That's fair. Okay.
They're like I said, that's the same argument. Like you could make your points against Gogeta and Vegeta, even though we all kind of know Vegeta's a little bit better. But we can all make our points about which one's better, right? And
So
in
I'm here.
most cases, you're right in saying it. Like honestly, any unit inside the top 6 right now, outside of the first spot, like anywhere from 2 to 6, you can make cases for every unit that's here.
Being where, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing about that's
You
what I
can
was
you can
saying.
order
Yeah.
2 to 6 anything. Like just a little side note so people don't get too mad. In
I don't
all
know if I can put
reality,
Bootanks over
outside of
everyone above Bootanks.
well, I mean, some people will make the case for these
And,
stacked
and, and I mean,
defenses, right?
I also want to say for everybody watching right now, when we initially discussed this, we've been talking about doing this video for a few days, but one of the issues that me, Brandon, and Johnny were talking about in our Discord was if you look at from 2 to 5, tier 2 to 5, all of these are interchangeable. Any of these can be argued to a higher tier, if not the top one of 2 to 5, and you couldn't even say anything because they're valid arguments. This is the clusterfuck. 2 to 5 is like the clusterfuck.
It's really good for the game though that it's like this because it means a lot of the LRs are balanced and really fucking good, and there's not like oh man, look, I pulled Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, yay, I can never use them. Oh look, I pulled Goten and Trunks, I can never use them.
All right, so
because they're so bad.
So we got 4 slots left. Let's look at what we have. I'm gonna say it out loud, okay? You may not agree.
UI Goku got to be in there.
I think before we do that, I just want to make sure that this is up here. This is up here.
I mean,
you best active skill in the game, solid defense. What's the problem?
And here comes the problem.
Okay.
Three times.
Their team limitations is garbage. It's like Broly, Chile, and Lemo kind of bad. Like you really only run them on like 1 team or 2 teams.
But solid defense,
movie
best
bosses,
active in the game. I don't know, man.
And
okay.
You run them on their own team. Like that's all. It's like Videl.
Let's look at what we have at the end and see if they can be penciled in at all. But I do feel like they are close.
I'm gonna tell you
10,
my
12.
hot take who I think needs to be in here, but everybody kind of shits on them. But they're actually really good. I think Goku and Piccolo are really
Goku and Piccolo
good.
are here. They're here. We just grab them.
No, I think they got to be in the top 10. I mean, they do a lot.
Top
like,
10.
Don't get me wrong.
Listen,
that first attack they do kind of sucks.
Can we do this? I wouldn't do this.
Yeah. We all know he's like.
But he's got to be 7, right?
Yeah, he's definitely 7.
Still, right? Still.
I mean, come on. The 70% chance to dodge, it's fucking
hey, that goes down to 50%. Advertise the full package.
After like 9 turns.
Advertise the full fucking package.
10 turns.
By the time that goes down, he's fully
Well, if you think about it, Vegeta's key mechanic isn't bad because after 4 turns, you can actually hit every single enemy. But if there's only one, then it's just.
There's actually somebody I want to chuck up here that I want to see if would actually. They probably wouldn't make it. They probably would be like 11 or 12, but we'll look. Anyway, Goku Piccolo.
Oh, yeah. So, there's a certain large gray man and a certain spiky-haired Goku wannabe that also needs to be up here.
Excuse
me? Actually, I would say Jiren might be like 11. I don't think he's in the top 10.
Really?
I think he got power clipped out a bit. Like, honestly, having him defensively in the God event is like, man, I'm really starting to see the flaw with Jiren.
Okay, before we go there, who's better out of Goku Piccolo or UI Goku here? I'm just curious.
UI Goku's better. I think Goku Piccolo is like 8 or 9 because, like, honestly, once you get that first tone out of the way, they just become insane.
All right, Johnny, if we look at this, if we realistically look at this and see who we have left, the only people here that I could even say should be anywhere near discussion for this are maybe this guy, gray man right here. You could argue Turles. You probably could argue against Vegeta, like 10 to 12. Who else? Really?
I'm going to be honest, the only other people who belong up here, in my humble opinion, are Jiren and Turles.
Yeah, Turles do smack.
Like, everyone else is solid. Like, Angel Vegeta's good, but he can have key problems.
Yeah, and for anybody that's not familiar with
he's got
Turles,
royal lineage. He'll be fine.
If you're not familiar with
You're right.
But this Vegeta hits fucking 6 to 10 million attack stats. Don't even. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna
when
walk
he gets
away.
enough key.
Shut your damned mouth, you whore.
With his 1 key link.
He got they really made that Vegeta and said we're gonna make fucking Goku black again, but having even worse problems.
All right, look,
because
I'm gonna add a row below. All right, no, that's not what I wanted. Hold up.
Are you gonna add honorary mentions?
No.
No, not that. Not honorary mentions, but we're just gonna have
favorites. Like just a tier of our favorite LOs.
No, not that either. Hold on, let me just type this in, and I'm just gonna put
11.
Literal
Oh, literal fucking trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna be able to fit. Garbage.
You know who shouldn't be on that? I think Goten and Trunks might be in the top 10. You know, they're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, they
To be
give
honest,
themselves 9 key.
when I look at the word literal garbage, I need you to Let me look around real quick. Grab Bardock. Put him in there.
What the fuck?
Fuck that unit.
You know, as much as I do like the code out for that unit,
Oh, no, the card-
No,
Yeah,
I'm about to start chugging units in. There we go. Get in there.
Okay, he is
hold
not.
on,
Okay,
hold
he's
on.
not
Get
that
in
bad.
there.
He
Get
is
in
not
there.
that-
Get
Okay,
in
they're that
there.
bad. Yeah, they're
Get in
they're
there.
outdated.
I
You
Yeah,
need an
that
easy.
was
No, you
fair.
need an easy. You need an easy. Hold
I
on.
like Broly, Chi
Oh,
and
get in
Mello
there.
more than most of the units in there, just because they at least
In
have a chance
there.
at having some utility.
Yeah,
let's
one
just
team.
Get in there.
Yeah, one
Oh,
fucking
get
team.
in there.
Okay, wait a minute. The Blue Boys. That's a bit.
Orb
That's a
dependent
bit
garbage.
garbage.
Orb dependent garbage. Don't even.
Yeah.
Okay,
By the way,
well,
guys, if you want, we're just fucking
There's
around
no
right now. We're
fucking
taking a
way.
break, kinda.
There's
We're about
fucking
2 units left
way.
on the tier list, but we're just taking a break, fucking around. But yeah, Blue Boys, they actually the back of literal fucking garbage.
Don't you remember that?
There's no way you
6.8
put-
million
there's
attack
no
stat
way
they
you
Brandon, there's
messed
nothing
up?
casual. That was an active
Boys
skill,
and
motherfucker. There was nothing
literal
casual about that.
I
There's
mean,
no
their active
way.
skill condition's pretty casual.
I almost
How
died.
the hell?
Excellent.
How the hell is fucking the LO androids not touched or LO fucking Trunks not touched and put in literal garbage?
Oh, I was still grabbing people. Here you go. Let me just go.
Oh, he's so bad. He needs his fucking awakening. So his
He
EVA
was
is
so
bad.
much fun when I first pulled him when he was
Anybody?
new. I used to love the
Just
shit
gonna
out of
chuck
that
him in
unit.
there. Yup. All right, just
Fizz
gonna-
Trunks was my boy. Fizz Trunks, I think, was my second summonable LR I ever pulled.
You need an easy A. Get in there.
You better not touch those 3 years.
Hey,
I'll shoot you.
SSJ4 Vegeta's not in that list. Why the fuck is he not
Oh,
in
where
that
is
list?
he? Here
Literal
you go.
garbage.
Bop.
Yeah, put that fucking
There.
garbage where he put that trash where it
Now
belongs.
for Vegeta, so you get an easy A. You're here.
Yeah!
There we go.
I
So
love
you can
them
easy
so
A, you're
much.
here.
It feels so bad. They're like my third favorite LR.
All right. So all fuck around aside.
Really?
We got.
Like in terms of the active skill and the
Yeah,
animations, dude, come
They're
on,
good, they're good.
come on. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing Vegeta throw Nappa in the air and telling him to die.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty fun.
So are we doing? I feel like Jiren and Turles are 2 sides of the same coin, kinda.
Nah, Turles. Well, see,
I
they both
would
have
put
their-
Turles above Jiren.
Turles
Just because
outdamages
Turles has
Jiren
support.
flat, dude. His whole
Turles-
team is support, Brandon. He does so much better than Jiren a lot
No,
of times.
Jiren is
Yeah.
going to do more damage, but here's my argument.
Jiren
I
is
think
not going to do more
defensively-
damage. What the fuck?
Yeah, super effective
Okay.
against all types. He
10
has it
million
pretty
super
much
effective.
guaranteed.
Turles has that too, my guy.
Turles needs
Now,
Mac P.
Turles, at their best, Turles shits on Jiren, but it's easier to get Jiren to his best than Turles. But Turles, while being a support, also is on teams that are full of supports.
I'm gonna be honest. Based on practicality, I think that's fair because once again, he's on a team that's a good team. You can't even say that Terrifying Conquerors isn't a good team. It's full of support. On top
Okay,
of that.
would it be memeing if I said LO Bojack should still be in the top 10?
Yes.
Okay, low key, I
Because
feel like he's at
that's
least
only
12.
with Bojack though. Oh, he's definitely 12. He's definitely like
I mean,
12 to
come on,
15.
with the STO Bojack, my 55% one is at 150k defense.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Rainbow.
but he's
level
at
10
like 250.
Rainbow level 10 links like 250k defense, 6.6 million attack set. He looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so is
I
this
mean, I don't know. He's pretty good.
is 1 to
But-
10 acceptable right here? So we got
Okay, wait. Let's start from the top. So we got the God.
We
Jesus
know
Christ
who's always going to be
himself.
one.
always
then-
1 right now. We got the 2 fusions. I accept that, I think, because once again, I can't really bring myself, you know. We got Broly and Gokuza. I didn't expect to put them on the same tier, but then again, it makes sense because they are the same person, essentially. I feel like Broly has more utility and a bit more teams with the super effective and stuff. But effectively speaking, they're the same.
I don't know why the fuck Okuza got an easy. I got a 9 million attack stat with them earlier. I don't know what they were
Because their
smoking.
defense is kind of
I
bad.
don't know. So we
I mean,
got
take them into a long event and then you'll understand.
I mean,
God
they
event.
did fine in GT Legendary Goku event.
yeah, that's fair. We did. So we got Vegeta here over Janemba. My only reason I think I guess 1, the teams, a lot more teams, and 2, the damage
Yeah.
flat out is better. Let's
You
just be
can't
real.
forget that Vegeta's on like 12.
He's on like he's literally I think you have to actually press your finger down and scroll down to get all his teams. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but think about it. All the teams he gets to have royal lineage activated.
One day you'll let it go. One day you'll let it go, dude. All
No,
right.
we can also get prodigies. instead of
Janemba's a
Super Saiyan.
strong
Oh wait,
5.
they all have.
Now hear me out. If Janemba with BBB looks as good as I think, Janemba might just like slide
I
like
think
up here.
Janemba is the most likely to beat Vegeta again, Shaku, and Vegeta would be put to 5.
No,
I
and
think,
I agree.
honestly.
I honestly think though that he'd be put to 3 and everyone would be shifted down 1. If Janemba with BBB is what I think it's gonna be, but for now, Janemba's at 5 until we do an updated. Buhan at 6. I like that, and I do like him a bit better than UI Goku in most cases because he just comes out.
The minute you realize Buhan and UI Goku in terms of age, like, because I'm not gonna count the easy A's because they're technically new, to think that they're over you, like, UI Goku's almost 2 years old and
Yeah.
he's still in the fucking
Still
top
in the top
10.
10. Like, think
Easily.
about that shit, dude. Like,
And Buhan's over a year old and he's still top 10.
I mean,
You know, I'm
Same
gonna
with
look at
be
these
Vegeta.
monsters down here, though. Once
I'm
again,
looking at the bottom. I feel like just because of how kind of wonky Goku and Piccolo's links are, along
I'm
with their
down.
lack of teams,
I'm down. I already know.
they should be lower.
I said they need to be in the top 10. I said they gotta be, dude, because like people
Wait,
undervalue
so
that
let's
unit.
look at this realistically speaking. We talked about Jiren and Turles and why they are where they are, but both of them, on average, period, are less wonky and performing better than these guys. That's fair, correct?
At their best, though, they might actually be better than Jiren.
Oh, at their
That's
best,
actually not
they're definitely better than Jiren. But
because they get
how
3
often,
supers if they're
think
below
about it.
50%.
How often are
It's
you
so
getting to their
stupid.
best? That's the question.
Yeah,
Takes
like
a little bit of setup.
Jiren's best is literally put him next to STR Topo.
Put him next to Topo. Not even SCR. Put him next to a Topo. That's it. SCR is done. You're finished. Turles
Actually,
is
his best is STO Topo with Int Topo. on the same
Turles is
rotation.
best. Guess what Turles is best is? Just his team. Literally his regular
Turles
fucking
is
team.
best is AGL Turles.
AGL Turles
Good
next
luck
to
with
a,
that in any event
when-
that isn't a Dokkan event.
Hey, I've seen
I've
just,
ran through GTLG with that Turles on the team. They both activated BBB. We're 200k defense and shit on him. We almost died, but they shit on him. Just
No,
to
AGL
You had
clarify.
AGL
If you-
Turles.
if you cover AGL Turles,
He does
yeah.
absolutely fine. And what's funny
But
is that
the one time he takes a hit, it's just like
yes.
da-da-da-da.
Now, Brandon, he does when he gets BBB at any point or transforms and has BBB, he looks pretty well defensively. He hits numbers that this Turles is hitting. He's like 200k. This guy will be like 180k. His partner will be. So, but that's what I'm saying. He's here because best case is his literal team that he's on. His best case isn't that hard to set up. The 24 keys, the hardest part. I still think that 24 keys should be a guaranteed additional. I don't know why it's a chance. Should have been guaranteed. 24 keys hard enough to get Dokkan. That should have been guaranteed, but that's okay. Anyway,
It's because they know when that Turles gets his easy A that they're like, all right, we gotta know from him a little bit instinctively. He's gonna be too good.
Because Turles' only real key mechanic is the 6 key when the enemy's stunned, and I'm be honest, that's fucking garbage.
No, it's his active skill. It's his active skill.
Well, that too.
So let's change
Which is 7 tones or below 55%.
So we're gonna change garbage to honorable mentions who like should have made it maybe but didn't make it. None of the guys in here currently. I think the Blue Boys would still be in honorable mentions. I guess they could be.
Bojack.
Bojack.
Int Bojack.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker definitely
I
in there.
do feel like
He's
Vegeta
like
still
4
should be
years
there.
old.
Who else here?
Okay,
I know you don't like Tapia Amanosha because of the team.
No,
but I think they're honorable
say
mentions.
that. I just said I don't think they're top 10.
There are honest mentions are okay.
Okay, now I know y'all might not agree with this. This is a bit of a hot take for this day and
Slide
age.
him up there.
It's Incel.
Incel?
No, it's not. It's not Incel.
Still
Incel's
SPR
fucking
God.
garbage.
What the fuck did you just say
why
to
is
me?
Cell on that? Why is Cell on the mention? Cell's fucking garbage. Get his
Oh
trash ass out of here.
my fucking
Put on
God.
the GT trio. Put on the GT trio. Way better than him.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
shit on him.
No, Incel's not bad. I just don't
Honorable
like Incel.
mentions. Are AJL like Gohan and honorable mentions?
I mean, he still is, and still will continue to be one of the most valuable units in the game because he's on 20 teams.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Universe 7 and 17 enough to put him in honorable mentions.
Oh, are you kidding? Nah.
No?
If you run them on the one team,
Let me
they're fucking insane.
LR 17. I want to just go take a look and
Yo, can anybody else really like laugh at the fact that Truth rainbowed that unit on the fucking Janemba banner?
all right.
I saw
Attacking
it. It was
defense
hilarious.
70%,
It
plus
was
an additional
pretty
70% attacking defense when there are 5 or more units between 7, plus an additional 70% when key is 22. Ooh, that's a little steep. Or more. Key plus 2 in addition to retain, chance of forming. Oh. Okay, so just gonna.
What the fuck? Nah, getting the 22 keys easy as shit because they got tournament power.
Well, I didn't realize that. Did you also see that part of their key passive where I think it says rainbow?
Oh yeah, they
give
get
them-
extra key with rainbow orbs. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
They're
the
really
honorable
good.
they're-
mentions. Yeah.
And they raise defense for the entire team.
Is there anybody else here? I'm not putting either of the 5 years up here, by the way, so don't even.
What?
No.
Okay,
No.
they're at least they're at least in the top 20.
They're top 20,
At
but they're not
least.
honorable mentions. Honorable mentions is like could have been 12
There's no
to
way
15.
there's no way we're putting the Blue Boys on honorable mentions and we're not putting the 5 years.
For
It's just
fucking
not
real.
happening.
This is some bullshit.
That's a fucking
Oh, no,
cap
man.
right there.
I know their defense isn't the best, but
Oh,
like,
what are we gonna
still,
put the fucking dots up here too?
put them
Yeah.
at 6. Put
Yeah,
them at
bet.
6.
Excuse me.
Yeah, put them at 1. Put them at 1. Better than MUI.
So look,
What would y'all say?
this
No, wait,
guy
what would
right
y'all
here. I don't know, man. Honorable.
Him, honestly, he's in the top 15. I put him honorable mentions. He's not bad. Honorable
You
mentions is
say
anyone
that, but
the honorable mentions should be anyone who's in the top 20, right? Because that's pretty close to 10, considering how many units there are in this game, and they're in the top 20 of LRs.
What would y'all do if tomorrow, like just random, well not tomorrow, but like in a few weeks, LR Kalen Khalifa's year was announced.
I would quit Dokkan and sell my account for what was I offered last time? I think it was what was it, 8,000? I would sell my account for 8,000 and roll. Actually, I wouldn't.
He'd become a legend streamer, and he'd
definitely
get out Zenkai's.
Oh, I would definitely. So what we got, boys, is this is the finalized tier. Let's take a look around. Comment what you think. I told them when we're gonna start recording this. This is gonna be damn near 30-minute video because of hot takes. We're at 30:54 right now, by the way. Jack Shaw, you have fun with this. I think the honorable mentions are okay. I don't disagree with anybody there except these two fucking trash cans. Have you both rainbowed? Fuck you. Stop getting in my fucking box. Fuck you both. I have 3 copies extra of both of
We're
you.
not gonna talk about those. Why is this trash ass Vegeta in that list? God,
Hey.
fucking Royal Lineage, get him out.
An absolute dog, dude. An absolute
Yo, he got
dog.
Royal Lineage, get him out.
He's an
Shut the
absolute
fuck
dog.
up about
No,
fucking
no.
royal lineage.
He's an absolute dog with that one key link. Trust me.
Yo, that's all he got.
But I think this is accurate. I mean, like, is there anything here that we're looking at a last glance before we go that we think we might want to? I think this is accurate. I think this is now. This isn't 100% accurate for the people that are going to be like, by my calculations, Buhan has a slightly lower attack. Shut the fuck up. This is accurate. All right.
That would be me who'd be saying that because I love Buhan, but it's fine.
My Buhan is rainbowed. I love him to
Well,
death.
I was saying that somebody
Fuck
would try to like argue like UI Goku or Turles above Buhan, which I wouldn't agree with.
I can
Listen,
see
all I'm
UI
waiting for is this powerful.
Do
opponent
not say
team,
you can
dude,
see UI
and you
Goku
just
above
run
Buhan. Don't
Buhan
do
with
that.
I
all
can
these
see-
dumbass
I can see-
units.
I could see people maybe wanting to argue UI Goku not as much just because his starting defense is like if you go like turn 1, like him and Goku and Piccolo probably have the shittiest defense on this list. But UI Goku has the dodge to supplement it.
I think this
See,
is
Goku and Piccolo
Yeah.
they really only suck until they get their first attack, right?
The
But once they
teams
start
are
stacking that
teams
shit,
are
it
also
becomes
kind
insane.
of look, man. The teams also aren't the. What are we looking at for Goku Piccolo? I was in the video.
You
10
can
seconds ago.
look up Goku and Piccolo. I mean,
Let's do it.
they're still a very fucking solid unit.
They're not
They just,
bad, but they're not. Okay, the teams is what I'm worried about. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this shit. Full power. Join forces, movie hero, and saviors. Let's look at saviors out of curiosity,
Hey,
right? Fuck it.
Saviors.
Let's look
Saviors.
at
Hey,
it,
you can
dude.
run that with hybrid
Oh,
Saiyans.
absolute dog
You
shit.
can run
Let me
that
keep
with the
rolling
fucking
through.
Gohan, bro. You can run it with the
absolute dog
Gohan.
shit. Oh, I'm still going through. Oh, Fizz Trunks, nice. Absolute dog shit.
Bro.
AGL
You
Piccolo
gotta
move, yeah.
realize,
Yeah,
bro.
nice.
No, because this team Saviors is tied to hybrid Saiyans. You could run them with
Wait,
all the dumbass hybrid
should they
Saiyan
have been
supports.
on? These guys should have been on Connected Hopes, right? They had no chance in defeating Garlic Jr. They should have been Connected Hopes.
What's
Actually,
the
they kind of
criteria?
beat the shit. They kind of beat the shit out of Garlic Jr. I don't know what
they?
the fuck you're talking about. And then
I'd have to go
Gohan
back
took
and watch
last
the
hit
movie
like
again.
a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
No one's watched Dead Zone in years. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, and then you get the active skill. Oh my god, you get that shit.
I
and
don't.
you're just,
The
oh,
Savior's
no.
lead also is just kind of. I don't know.
Who cares about save views? I mean, listen, let's be. Wait. They're not on Heavenly. Wait a minute. They're not on Heavenly
They
Advent.
didn't fight him on Lookout. They fought him in the desert or whatever that fucking place was.
Fucking Heavenly Advent category is the most dog shit category next to Rapid Growth. Fuck that
All right,
category. All
actually,
my homies hate that category.
we'll do a rant video about Rapid Growth at some point.
Now,
Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna be honest. Heavenly Events is shit. Rapid Growth is better than Heavenly
Rapid
Events.
Growth is garbage. All right, anyway.
It's better
Thank you
than
guys
I'd
so much
rather
for watching
run
the video.
the fucking Earthlings
Let
team.
us know what you think. Oh my god, hot take.
Earthlings got
Vanel.
Vanel.
Yeah, and
Bye.
Yoshi and Krillin.